Welcome back, Kaiju fans. I'm Simon.
I'm Ellie.
And if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell thing. That would be very kind of you indeed. And this one's kind of a big deal, but it's weird that we've not actually talked about this movie yet at all. Feels like every time they released a teaser or a trailer for Godzilla X Kong, we would be away or traveling, and then time would pass, and we'd be like, is it really worth it? Despite the fact that we are huge Godzilla fans. We've loved the Japanese Godzilla movies, we've loved the US Godzilla movies, we've also loved the Monarch Legacy of Monsters show as well.
So good.
That was so good. So we are going to check out right now the new trailer for Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire. If you want to see what we think about it and our commentary on it, then stick around until the end. But for now,
let's go.
Let's do this.
For centuries, there was harmony. The Titans were the guardians of nature.
Oh my goodness.
And the great apes became the protectors of humanity.
Oh, I've got goosebumps.
We've discovered a signal. She can feel it. Kong, Godzilla, they can feel it too. Something is coming. Something even they're afraid of.
What?
You feel like going for a ride?
Thought you'd never asked.
Try not to swallow your tongue.
What? Is that really Kong?
Oh my god.
That's not just a signal. That's a call for war.
Whoa. Wow.
What is that?
Oh my goodness. Ice
Kong can't stop this on his
kaiju.
own.
He won't be alone.
Oh. My gosh.
The last time those two met up was almost the end of Kong.
They don't have to like each other. They just have to work together.
Now I have seen everything.
We've made some minor augmentations.
Oh,
Oh. Jeez. Ah. Oh my goodness. You know, we've been rewatching the Godzilla and Kong movies, and they are pretty epic. I don't think they get the credit they deserve, but what did you think of this big trailer for Godzilla X Kong?
So I've got two silly things first. First thing, so I've been doing a lot of movie shows recently, so I've seen this trailer several times on the big screen. And I think it's tough because I'm working when I'm doing them, so I can't really focus. But I did notice when the baby Kong is shown, and they said, is that a mini Kong? Several people in the audience, over several different shows, like over several different days, yelled Diddy Kong.
I guess.
The other thing was when Godzilla shows up to kind of save the day and fires up all pink. In one screening, someone yelled, "Hi, Barbie."
Oh, gosh. Okay.
But I think otherwise, I really love this. I think I've got a new appreciation for the kind of culture and the backstory, like the lore behind Godzilla especially and Kong as well, and I hadn't really before understood the importance of the protector role of them both, and how it's a lot more nuanced than, oh, it's a kaiju, it's just going to eat cities and step on things. That was kind of my understanding, possibly related to some of the Hollywoodized Godzilla and Kong movies that we saw. But this, I think I'm going to benefit from seeing this with having that additional context, and especially with watching the Monarch Legacy of Monsters and kind of seeing how it very first, the worlds first became connected, and understanding like how they travel between the worlds, and seeing that ship, because I think the first time in Monarch Legacy of Monsters we see a kind of a clumsy attempt to basically get dropped in the hole in a tin can.
Like a diving bell. Yeah.
And then seeing the evolution to like this custom built ship that actually can jump down and travel the same way that the kaiju do. I think I'm going to benefit from having that context, and I do think there's so much put into these movies that honors that legacy. So I do think it benefits from having kind of understanding of what went before.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. The other thing that I'd heard as a spoiler about this trailer that honestly I was looking out for, and this was the first time I've seen this trailer, I wasn't in those movie parties that you hosted, but the thing that I'd heard that was a spoiler that I didn't see was apparently in one of the characters' eyes you see a reflection of Mothra. And is that wishful thinking? I don't know. But Mothra obviously died in, I think, Godzilla King of the Monsters, and was a fantastic character. But in the original Godzilla lore, Mothra would die and respawn by, laying eggs that would hatch into the next Mothra. And Mothra was a protector of the planet. And I do wonder if that, maybe the point I missed it, and I want to go back and rewatch, was where the narrator is saying, that Godzilla won't be alone. Maybe it's not just Godzilla and Kong at that point. Maybe Mothra is aiding them as well. So yeah, I don't know. I love the multiple King Kongs, this whole King Kong world. I don't know who the ice kaiju is, and Kong looked very frozen and cold at one point as well. I love Kong's gauntlet thing that he's wearing. There is so much to love in that trailer. It looks really epic. And I think as well, what can't be understated, what I like about the Godzilla and the Kong movies is, sure, there are giant monsters and giant monsters fighting, but also you get a decent human story there as well. And I think the key to a good Godzilla or kaiju movie is that balance of monsters and a solid human story. Like that's what everyone says about Godzilla -1, is it's more about the humans than it is about Godzilla, and I think you kind of need that. So I think this will be a massive hit as long as that human story is solid enough. And it does look really fun. That Transformer thing that went down the hole in between worlds, I just immediately thought, please make a roller coaster of that, because I could sit on that and have the person, like the attendant, saying, please try not to swallow your tongue, and then we would go launching down a hole, and there would be Godzillas in 3D, and yeah, so yes. As you can tell, I'm quite excited about this one. It looks really, really awesome. Well, what do you think? Are you excited? Did you spot Mothra in the trailer? Are you more eagle-eyed than we are? Honestly, it was just sensory overload. But if you're excited about this, tell us in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. But for now, that is all we've got. We hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, we will be back very soon, friends, on the next Nerd Safari.
Peace out, nerds.